Hi everyone, and this is Chrissy from InTheStars by Chrissy.com, and in this video we are going to be talking about what's going to be transpiring for you for the month of September 2019 in terms of your emotional and personal life, your love life as a whole, and how you connect with other people that are closest to you. What are the major influences that might be happening for you for the month of September 2019? So please do know that this reading will apply to the specific sign of your sun sign, moon sign, and rising sign as well. And it is my hopes, dreams, and desire that this reading will be able to help you, give you insights and clarity into your situation, and be able to navigate how the month is going to be happening for you as a whole as well. So, without any further ado, let's get on with the reading. Hello there, Cancers, and this is your September 2019 Love Monthly Forecast reading. So, let's see what's going on for you guys. First of all, the psychic message and download that is being sent to Cancers, which I've written over here. This is a psychic auto writing, which I have done personally for each and every zodiac sign for a message of some kind, or a warning, or just a psychic download that might resonate to some of you guys. So the theme is let it be and just go rest. Yeah, there is an element here of letting things be. Don't try to force anything, especially in terms of making decisions and relationships, communication. Because I really feel that for the month of September, for Cancer specifically, communication and messages are going to be very, very powerful at this time, which means that, whatever that you have been waiting on, they could come about within the month of September, and you need to have a more careful approach in deciding things. The last card of the deck here, you have the Eight of Swords. So this is an element wherein you might be feeling stuck on a situation, or an element wherein you might be not seeing things very clearly. I'm so sorry because I do have colds right now, but yeah, you have to pardon me for some of my nose hiccups and here and there. So yeah, you might not be seeing things clearly at this time. You also have Deceit as the last card of this deck. So this could be an element wherein you're not seeing things clearly. So if you are going to make decisions at this time, and not just silly decisions but major ones, you might need to hold them off and chill out, and don't take things very personally at this time, because you'll never know. It could be just a misunderstanding, or maybe you're not seeing things clearly. There are informations that are not available right now, or are being misguided. Either way, there is a sense here wherein you need to hold off on something, and you need to think about things a lot more clearly before making some decisions. So right now we are getting here that you have been thinking about something. You have the Two of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles, which means that there is a decision that you are debating on. Maybe there is a communication that has been blocked to you. Maybe you are protecting yourself, or someone is trying to do something about a certain communication. So this is like, a situation wherein something has to work out, but maybe things are not becoming very smoothly at this time. This is the current issue that is at hand at this time. So there is something that you are debating on. Should you work something out, or should you just scrap it and just move on with your life? There is a decision that is impending of whether should you continue, should you not, should you end this, or what should be done technically. And a lot of you guys, at the very least, the cancers that I'm picking up on this reading is having the energy of the Five of Cups, which is, having a form of regrets, or they could be just pessimistic at this time, being negative, and or thinking negative about a certain situation. Maybe they are becoming very, very emotional with whatever is going on in their love life and relationship. And in your recent past, you do have the Lover's card over here. So the Lover's card is another decision making card. So when it comes to love and relationship, this is really more about as if you are wanting to make a final decision about a certain situation in terms of your love life. So this could be relating with your partner, relating to someone else. But I'm compelled to tell you that I kind of feel that there's something that you also need to consider. Regardless of whatever it is right now that is in your path, you are coming to a point of starting something new in your life, whether this is about moving on from someone, whether this is about to start a relationship with someone, or to work something out with someone, or to break off a relationship. There are various things that could occur in your life, but regardless what it is, you will be able to make amends and to find out what you really want to do in that relationship. Just make sure that you are at the point wherein you're thinking in your right mind, you're not acting by impulse. Sometimes you think that you are being realistic, but actually you need to think twice, or even thrice, if you're really being practical with your decision making, or are you just giving into the impulse and the energy of the situation at hand. So yeah, you do have the Ace of Wands right there that is helping you to have that forward momentum and that energy of pushing forward. You are wanting change. You really, really want to change something in your life and in your relationship at this time. Now, in your near future, you do have the Six of Cups, and it is being paired by the Abundance card. So this is all about that. It could be that for many of you, you could be getting in touch with someone that you used to know, you used to be with. Could be someone that you know, or maybe asking a friend's help, or going back to reconsidering a relationship from the past. It could be either of those, but I kind of feel that there are some form of doubts that needs to be resolved regardless of what's the present situation of your relationship. Okay, so the good thing here is that you will be able to resolve problems and be able to progress and move forward with your life, with your situation. So expect that the first half of the month to be very difficult, probably, because sometimes the difficulty is not really intentional. The universe always force us to take action. For things to happen in our life, the universe make things really awkward and difficult for us, for us to take some form of action that leads to a future that we are meant to be with. Sometimes it really occurs in that manner, and you can call it by faith or whatever, but the universe is going to be forcing us to go into the path that we are meant to be in. So but yeah, remember that you will be able to resolve whatever it is that is troubling you, but you will feel this weird energy first before all the good stuff is going to happen. And you don't really need to stress yourself. I kind of feel that, because this is actually my second shuffle for Cancers, and what was coming in strongly is that there is definitely some form of communication coming in, whether you like it or not. There is going to be something coming in. So, and if you have been waiting for this to happen, you don't really need to stress yourself, because it's definitely going to come into your life very, very soon. So you also have this two aces and the 3 of hearts. So this is all about good news coming into your life. Maybe you will be receiving some form of good news, or a relationship development going to blossom, that kind of thing. That energy is going to come in. What you thought, but I kind of feel that this message or communication is something that you're not expecting. So it could be something that is very sudden, that give you an element of surprise. See, we have the bouquet, and this is always about surprises, and there is growth in your social environment or relationship setup. So if you are in a position wherein things have been quite dull, I kind of feel that there is a chance that for the month of September, there could be something that is really blossoming in your field of relationships. So this could be in a relationship with a partner, or someone new, someone old. I really don't know. All I can say is that there is something that is going to come into your life right now, and there is a form of growth, and there is a form of good news coming in towards you. And it will make you feel relief at the end of the month. And probably you don't really need to stress about a lot of things. You also need to be a lot more careful, because if you are making a decision between 2 people or 3 people, make sure that you are not being deceived. That is really the biggest message here. So if you are confused, just use your own intuition to be able to make the right decision, because your intuition at this time is not going to betray you. Trust me. Neptune is very much active throughout the month of September. So when Neptune is active, if you go more into your logic mind, that is the higher the tendency that you will slip up, the higher the tendency that you get confused with things. So follow your intuition, and I'm telling you, your intuition is going to guide you. But there is a difference with impulse and intuition. So go with your intuition, especially if it's more about the gut instincts, but it's very different from impulsive action. So listen more to yourself, to your higher self, what it is telling you. Go meditate if you must. I mean, you're Cancers. I'm sure that a lot of you are very spiritual inclined, so you will know the difference if it's just through emotional reaction, impulses, or if it is your intuition that is calling you. So yeah, there is something that is building up here, and there is an element of growth to come. So just keep that in mind as you go on for the month of September. So yeah, I feel that this is just the straight to the point message that I want to come across for you guys. If you'd like a more personal reading with me, just go to my website, inthestarsbychristy.com, and I'll see you next month.